By the powers vested in me as Chancellor, I declare this congregation open for the awarding of degrees and diplomas of the University of South Wales. And I would now like to invite our Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Ben Calvert, to speak. Please be seated.
Anrhyderis gan hethlor an oel gyfeillion. Prynawn da. Blwyddyn newydd dda. Croeso e Brifysgol de Cymru. Croeso cynnes I chi gyd. Welcome to the University of South Wales and to our graduation ceremony. We're very happy to see you all today in this magnificent building. Here in the city of Newport, our roots were laid down in 1841. An education institution set up by industry to bring education to workers in the region and to raise people's aspirations. We're a long way past those founding moments, but much of the vision of those times endures. Mae Brifysgol a byd busnes yn gweithio law yn llaw. Our university is proud that it works hand in glove with business, professions and industry, preparing people for work and future careers that we hope will allow individuals to reach the fullest expression of their talent. We're really proud that we bring a diverse range of people into our community at different phases of their lives with different aspirations. Education is a people business. As I look out to you all here today, looking fantastic in your gowns and so happy to have reached this point of celebration, I don't see a crowd. I see individuals, distinctive people with your own character and reasons for being here. You may have come to the University of South Wales with a burning passion and applied that to your studies, immersing yourself in what you love. Others of you may have felt uncertain about what your future holds or whether you were on the right track or had made the right choice. But through your studies, you may have learned more about your potential, your opportunities, and shaped for yourselves a greater sense of possibility of life beyond study. Some of you may well still be asking about your next steps, and that's okay too. University is about personal growth as much as study. You will all have had your different reasons for coming to study with us. Some of you straight out of schools, others of you, many today, already in work and wanting to upskill yourselves. And there are many of you that have taken the brave step to move your lives from another country to study here. And for some of you, this may not be the end of your journey with us. Recently, I spoke to an alumnus of the University of South Wales who has studied 6 degrees with us. So be very careful. We can be a very, very difficult place to leave. What I also see in every graduation ceremony is talent and opportunity. We live in a complex world, and it isn't always easy to navigate. It can sometimes be a bit scary. We also live in a world that clearly needs to change, whether it be to address inequality, the state of the planet and the natural world, or the health and well-being of our people. We are in a moment where, as members of our societies, we must make choices about the world we want to live in and the one we want our children and grandchildren to inherit. Carrying on as we are is not an option. We will need people who can effect change, people who aren't just satisfied with things as they are or happy to continue with the status quo. You will need to face the future bravely, to challenge and innovate, be inclusive, and work within your communities to create a society which is sustainable, where lives are balanced so that they're not doing damage to our environment or the well-being of our people. The world probably needs more from you as graduates than it's asked of others because of the challenging times that we live in. That can seem like a very big ask. But don't worry, it doesn't mean you have to change the world single-handedly. But you can change your profession, be that your hospital, your police force, your school, your company, or your immediate team. Big change is usually an aggregate of small ones. We have a proverb in Wales which derives from the legend of the Mabinogion, the story of Branwen. Afo ben bid bont. Whoever would be a leader, let them be a bridge. As you have studied, you will also have supported others. You will have been that bridge. You will have inspired one another, listened to one another, cajoled each other to reach heights that you may not have reached alone. You may have told each other a few home truths along the way. You will have relied on each other for emotional support when you were feeling down or when meeting an assignment deadline just seemed like a hurdle too far, or when you were balancing all the competing demands of your time: work, relationships, parenting, family. Those are skills that you will take into your career and are skills of leadership. We often talk about the University of South Wales family, Tylee, Prifysgol de Cymru. For all of us, it is our community that props us up, and as leaders, you will be a prop for others, inspiring them to succeed. As I welcome you into our community of graduates, Croeso in Cymuned o Raddodigion, I would like to remind you that in any good community, we draw on others to hold us when we're down, to challenge us when we aren't doing the right things, to guide and advise us on making choices, and to make us feel like we belong and that our voice is heard. Communities don't always work perfectly, and no relationship is straightforward. But I like to think that at the University of South Wales, underpinned by our values, that our intentions as a community are good, to help you change your life and our world for the better. Mae newid yn dda. And we hope that we've given you the skills, knowledge and attributes to do that well. As you prepare for your next steps, we also hope that we made you adaptable and resilient. Life is not a straight line of linear progress. We all have bumps in the road, and sometimes things are easier and there are times when they're harder. Unfortunately, life doesn't stop and wait for your career. So as well as having the talent and the passion to pursue your dreams, be pragmatic enough to give yourself a break. Life has swings and roundabouts. Don't fret too much if things don't quite go as planned. Take a breath, draw on your intellect, reflect, and then try again. It's just a moment in your life and career. And today is a very important moment in your life. Today, we celebrate your achievements. Mae heddi yn amser I dathlu llwyddiant. Your job for today is to feel proud for yourselves, to look fabulous, take lots of photos, maybe even shed the odd tear or two. And to help you do that, I also have an ask of everybody sitting behind you and up in the gods. You have a job to do today as well. Your job is to make sure that whenever your family member or friend or colleague walks across that stage, they are left in no doubt of how proud you are of them. You can do that in a number of ways. By clapping really loudly, you can holler their name, you can whistle, you can whoop. All of these are legitimate. In fact, they are required. So, I suggest we have a crack at it. I was going to say on the count of three, but I really needn't bother. Well done. But back to our graduates. As you walk across the stage here today and collect your award, I want you to hold one word at the front of your mind. Pride. Balcder. Be proud of your achievement. Be proud of your potential for doing great things. Be proud of who you are, not who someone else wishes you to be. You will always be part of our University of South Wales family and our community of graduates, and we're very proud of you. Diolch yn fawr.
Thank you. Congregation, it's a real pleasure for me to present today a very worthy candidate for the award of Honorary Doctorate at the University of South Wales. The university confers honorary degrees and fellowships on outstanding people. on true leaders in their field so that they can join our academic community with this significant honour. Our honorand today was born in Denbigh in 1937. She was educated and brought up in North Wales. And following that education, her father, flicking through the newspaper, saw an advert for a job that he thought she might be interested in. She applied for that job and she got it. And she started her career in the BBC. She was a studio manager. But while she was in the BBC, she had the opportunity to try lots of different jobs. And there was none that she loved more than telling stories. She became a journalist. After her time at the BBC, she wrote for The Guardian and The Observer as a correspondent for Wales. She covered stories about the people of Wales, often the plight of the people of Wales. A really good example of that is her coverage of the Aberfan disaster. She learnt that it was really important to give a voice to underrepresented communities and to people who faced profound difficulty and trauma. But she knew that she wanted to do more. She was persuaded to stand for Parliament at a time when there were really very, very few women in politics. She didn't succeed at first, but our honorand is determined. She perseveres, and she's incredibly resilient. And in 1979, she's successful. She becomes MEP for Mid and West Wales. She's the first woman to stand for a South Wales Valley constituency, and her constituency was the Cynon Valley. She has a career in politics that spans decades, only standing down in 2019. And during that career, she holds offices in government and in opposition. Her portfolios are diverse: education, women's rights, overseas development, and national heritage. She's passionate about representing her constituents and her community, perhaps most famously in 1994, when she staged a 27-hour sit-in in the last open colliery, in the Tower Colliery, deep in the bowels of that pit. She was opposed to the closing of the Tower Colliery, and she was successful in her fight. That colliery remained open for another 19 years. But our honorand's passion for people didn't end at the Cynon Valley, and it didn't stop in Wales. She visited Kurdish sites in northern Iraq. She's been a campaigner for the rights of the Kurdish people, and she's vocally told the stories, often the horror stories, of ethnic minorities under Saddam Hussein's brutal regime. Thank you. In short, she's an absolute pioneer. She's led the way for women when there were very few allies stood by her side. I had the privilege of spending time with her recently, and I asked her how she stays so determined and so resilient. And she said to me, if you knock on the door and no one answers, you just knock again. And if no one answers, no one opens that door, you just knock more loudly. And if you knock loudly and no one answers, you knock for the weak. And somebody will open the door, and when they do, you stick your foot in it. And I thought, that's really good advice. And it's especially good advice for our graduates who are starting out on this next phase of their life. Our honorand has been absolutely committed and hardworking, and continues to be committed and hardworking in her life. She is passionate about changing lives and the world for the better. And I'm really proud that that's what the University of South Wales sets itself out to do. So, congregation, I am really pleased and proud to present to you for the award of Honorary Doctorate the Right Honourable Anne Cloyd.
University of South Wales. I can't tell you how pleased I am to be given a doctorate by this university. It means a tremendous amount to me. And I've had doctorates from other universities, but this is special because this is where I worked for 40 years or so. And thank you, Louise, for your nice words. I wondered if I was really listening to things that were true. You've obviously checked them out. And so I'm very pleased to be here today because I think this university in South Wales has been very important to the community that I represented, which was Cynon Valley. And it's given the whole area a huge boost. And some of the courses in this university are recognised not just as the best in Wales, but the best in the UK. I'm not going to talk about specific ones, but I know that you've made your mark in this university. And I would like to congratulate everybody responsible because it's lifted the whole area in a way that it could not have been lifted otherwise. And I know that you are involved in many exciting developments, both now and in the future. And if I can assist you in any way, of course, I'd be very happy to do so. I hope that we have some kind of partnership from now on. But I feel very proud that I'm here today and that you've awarded me this degree. And congratulations to all of you who have earned your degrees in a way that I did not earn mine, but you have, and you and your parents and your relatives must be feeling very pleased today. O llongyfarchiadau i chi gyd, dwi'n falch iawn o fod yma heddiw ym Mhrifysgol De Cymru ac diolch i chi am anrhydedd. Dwi'n ei werthfawrogi yn fawr iawn a diolch i chi gyd. Now, as politicians ramble on for ages, I've been told to shut up after a few minutes. So I'm going to shut up. It's been a long day for you, and there's quite a lot of it, I think, still to go. So my foot is still hurting from being in that door that I talked about, Louise. But it is important that if the door doesn't open for you right away, just keep it there. And, eventually you'll get your foot in the door and the door will open for you in whatever you decide to do. Diolch yn fawr a llongyfarchiadau i chi heddiw.
Thank you very much. It's a great honour to award this degree to yourself, Anne. Thank you.
Gadewch iddo fod o'n hysbys i aelodau brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yn bresennol i cynhel y cynulliad o Brifysgol De Cymru yn Ninas Casnewydd yn y unfred diriodd a 10 o Ionawr y 2023. Heddiw, anrhydethion, ysgolheigion sydd wedi profi drwy eu diliysrwydd hymdrech ysgolheigiaid eu bwyd yn gymais i gael y derbyn a gyffagrafau cymysterau i brifysgol. Drwy anrhydethu a curiad, gadewch i rheini sydd yn bresennol gydnabod o hymwiriad a dathlu a chwydant. Bysodon ni'n gobeithio'n ein disgwyliadon ydyn gan obeithio y bwyddant yn rhoi, y talentau disg, y gebon y proffesiwn a'n cymunedau. Hynderyn y bwyddant yn cymffrannu a phydoddol yn cymdeithias gydag anrhydethiad a clod. Let it be known by members of the university and all here present that the congregation of the University of South Wales is held in the city of Newport on the 11th day of January 2023. Today, we honour scholars who have demonstrated through their intellect and scholarly effort that they are qualified to be admitted to the degrees and qualifications of the university. In honouring their achievement, let all here present recognise their dedication and celebrate their success. We invest in them our hope and expectation that they will put their talent and learning at the service of their professions and our communities. We trust that they will contribute to the future of our society with honour and distinction.
Chancellor, I present to the congregation the Faculty of Business and Creative Industries candidates that have been awarded the MBA Global. Saira. Kuzal Abiratna. Supan Adhikari. Mohammed Ahaduzman. Davis Atori. Sakonika Bandara. Debashish Datta. Asanga De Silva. Danushi Jayasinghe. Tewanka Lankesh Edarisinga. Pushpika Gunithalaka. Mohammed Naim Hassan. Tasnia Jahan Hira. Mohammed Jakir Hussain. Mohammed Asfaq Imtaz. Ahinamin Connie Izikor. Linda Jairusea. Usha Shri Anil Kumar. Supun Dilaj Pralis. Angela Pereira. Maheen Noman Khan. Shumsun Naha Lisha. Oladeo Magbabiola. Mohammed Raihan Mashid. Ashish Manoj Kumar. Jaya Shri Mantha. Joe Santapan Molamuti. Srinath Nelamundinya. Tayu Obujobi. Uzumaka Ogbonnas. Sandra Okpan. Chukwuma Okwara. Stanley Okukogu. Tayo Kaladi Olamaju. Gloria Oshuma. Rehan Sherwin Pereira. Mohammed Abida Rahman. Shamin Rahman. Damith Nadishan Rajasuriya. Camilla Samarakun. Ronnie Sen. Nagul Sharif Sheikh. Sivanantham Shavanatha. Jerushan Thangarajash. Sandanika Kasankumari. Ogbemi Tudohe. Saif Udin. Rebecca Umaru. Ravisha Verma. Vitushalini Vikneswaran. Kun Wang. Dishani Wijarathni. Tejaswanath Yarasi. The MBA Global Human Resources Management, Syed Hamdul Alam. The MBA Global Marketing, Mohammed Akan Ryan. The Master of Laws in Criminal Justice, Sophie Bennett. The Master of Laws in International Commercial Law, Shanika Rashani Arusek. Charulatha Ekanayeka. The Master of Laws in Law, Anas Khan. Sashika Malakarakchi. Kishan Singh. The Master of Laws in Law, UNICAF, Donatas Obitsayo Anopuo. Sharon Cheriot. James Fornesise. Mayawuti Gakul. Ida Mangani. Frank Omizu. Oyewali Omotamirin. Aziza Rahman. Georgina Ude. Vanessa Wavomba. The Master of Laws in Legal Practice, Samuel Adebayo. Emma Blackburn. Rebecca Burgess. Kirsten Jacobs. Jack Johns. Elizabeth Lewis. Morgan Lewis. Kirsty Morgan. Roshni Patel. Christine Thomas. Isabel Turnbull. Kyle Woodford. Gayatri Butuata. Nasser Badar Al-Nasri. Mohammed Awais. Ishanka Dezoiza. Tintu Elizabeth George. Ben Gulchi. Ridmika Dizanayaka. Kalipan Kantapan Marapodi. Anusha Pringani Kumarage. Karthika Nair. Anne Warimu Njorodge. Nebechuku Ogburi Okeke. Sinopi Gift Ogunle. Chamika Pahala Gamaga. Faiza Rahman. Amila Ramanayaka. Javier Rios Gonzalez. Mohammed Ukasha. The Master of Science in Forensic Audit and Accounting, Adibuwale Adeleki. Lucy Corcoran. Hedda Dennis. Caroline Gutungu. Rashidat Hassan. Oluwasin Ifesunmi. Wanangwa Luke. Upendu Manya. Sylvia Mateus. Peace Mbata. Mohamed Nifras Najibuddin. Shamila Narawatna. Sanoj Gayan Maliti Ningagama. Futumata Nji. Charles Nachukwu. Sandhya Mohanan Nair. Kayumi Ranatunga. Pamudi Ratnavira. The Master of Science in Global Governance, Robert Mills. Gumisai Muzamhindu. Emmy Smith. The Master of Science in Health and Public Service Management, Olajumoke Adetobi. Doris Agbusi. Shahila Akhtar. Bianca Asiatico. Flemmy Benny. Okenefichiro Emonina. Lakmali Hewa Withnaraga. Amal Mumtaz. Mayuri Dhananjika. Kirat Naz. Adetokunbo Omirin. Vargas Palakal Abram. Kamal Patel. Rebecca Pierce. The Master of Science in Human Resource Management, Orelua Adekunle. Mistura Ajala. Gideon Ajayi. Mohammed Al-Minhaq Opu. Adewale Aziz. Hulwen Huff Beasley Park. Odinaki Dim. Louisa Donovan. Sharon Rose Igodo. Nena Ehedonya. Amy Green. Stephen Ibutera. Cynthia Ibe. Lushita Kanangara. Rebecca Lane. Daniel Lewis. Ijoma Favor Maduko. Clara Ogunboye. Ifoma Miracle Okeke. Sean Perry. Sophie Russell. Mohammed Abdullah Shimul. Kelly Smith. Carrie Ann Trotman. Apeksha Vats. Katia Williams. The Master of Science in Leadership and Management, Kelly Downs. Andrew Ford. Bethan Jones. Julian Jones. The Master of Science in Professional Accounting with Association of Chartered Certified Accountants Tuition, Mbayang Sise. Wayne Duffield. Rebecca Jordan. Leah MacDonald. Nasser Mohammed. Nick Abdullah Hakim Ahmad Farid. The Master of Science in Strategic Leadership, Health and Social Care, Lorna Alcock. Angela Bell. Rebecca Lewis. Joanne Lewis Jones. The postgraduate diploma in MBA Global, Delisha Gunantharantha. The postgraduate diploma in legal practice, Joshua Les. Casey Kelly. The Bachelor of Arts in Accounting and Finance, Lucy Green. Beacon Hills. Naima Rahman. The Bachelor of Arts in Business Management, Merthyr Tydfil College, Sarah Priddy. Christine Williams. The Bachelor of Arts in Hotel and Hospitality Management, Dimitris Hadjanedrou. The Bachelor of Arts in Public Services, Corey Davies. Aaron Faulkner Sutherland. Ryan Mordecai. The Bachelor of Laws in Law, Farzana Akhtar. Ali Akhtar. Madison Davies. Olusola Fayemi. Mahadi Hassan. Mohammed Naimul Islam. Emmanuel Khan. Haris Mohammed Khan. Shaklin Mustaq. Arafat Rabin. Isabella Williams. The Bachelor of Laws in Law with Criminology and Criminal Justice, Marwa Abu Faraz. Zawish Ahmed. Saba Qureshi. The Bachelor of Laws in Legal Practice Exempting, Mark Bebb. Madeline Bracewell. Amy Ralph. Fatima Chichani Baba. Jason Winter. The Bachelor of Science in Banking, Finance and Investment, Rian Chen. The Bachelor of Science in Sociology, Samantha Owens. Caleb Watkins. The Foundation Degree in Arts in Business Studies, Coleg Gwent Ebervale, Kate Howell. The Diploma of Higher Education in Professional Accounting, Eve Fussell. Rebecca Hughes. Molly McGuinness. Patrick Vance. The Award of Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, Karen Cockings. Isabel Lowe. Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Business and Creative Industries.
Ewn ni nawr glywed datganiad gerddorol gan fyfyrwyr o Goleg Brenhinol Cerdd a Drama Cymru. We will now hear a musical interlude by students from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. Our National Conservatoire is part of the wider University of South Wales family. These talented performers will graduate with Bachelor and Master of Music degrees of the University of South Wales, and we congratulate them most warmly. Llongyfarchiadau. And perfformio ar ein cyfer heddiw, performing for us today are the Bute Wind Quintet. And they'll be playing Bybyd y Chwarae, Don't Stop Me Now, Can't Take My Eyes Off You, and an ABBA medley. Raddodigion, gwestion, graduates, honoured guests, congregation, please give a warm welcome to the Bute Wind Quintet.
Pro-Chancellor, I present to the congregation the Faculty of Life Science and Education candidates that have been awarded the Doctor of Philosophy. Zoe Cross, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Desistance and the Working Relationship, the Perception of Practitioners and Young People. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Professor Jonathan Evans, Dr. John Deering and Dr. Rachel Taylor, Faculty of Life Sciences and Education. The Master of Arts in Professional Policing, Chloe Blackmer. Sophie Hunt. Cameron Jones. Eleanor Mahoney. Jamie Wright. The Master of Science in Crime and Justice, Sean Philip Drew. Oliver Hayward Price. Chloe Ann Jenkins. Elise Jones. Katie Thomas. Stacey Williams. The Master of Science in International Security and Risk Management, Chris Hode. Hannah Louise Jones. Tegan Morgan. Holly Nash. Olalekan Olamaidi Omatai. The Master of Science in International Security and Risk Management, Counter-Terrorism, Siti Khadija Abdullah. Romany Mia Ann Carpenter. Richard Andrew Charles Ferguson. Nazad Musa. Matthew Sudale. Jessica Thomas. The Master of Science in Leadership and Healthcare, Learner Limited, Maria Bugajaya. Elizabeth Susan Dunn. Bridget Fletcher. Suzanne Tomlinson. The Master of Science in Working with Adult and Young Offenders, Aliyah Jane Beeman. Rebecca Burgess. Fionn Cowler. Emily Jade Hooper. Naomi Catherine Mathias. Caitlin Williams. The Postgraduate Diploma in Leadership and Healthcare Learner Limited, Kinga Agata Chalewa. Matthew Bizzotu. The Postgraduate Certificate in Working with Adult and Young Offenders, Sian Nisbeck. The Graduate Diploma in Professional Policing Practice, Devon and Cornwall Police, Margarita Amalchenko. Sophie Fletcher. Harry Hawley. Joshua Horton. Emily Rickard. Joshua Robinson. Louis Whitehurst. The Graduate Diploma in Professional Policing, David Powis Police, Samuel Thomas Barton. Sophia Koskinyanu. Lucy Dinwoody. Emma Evans. Sophie Griffiths. Lowry Nicholas. Lisa Roberts. Rory Thompson. Katie Ward. Kate Williams. The Graduate Diploma in Professional Policing Practice, Gloucestershire Constabulary, Louise Blondin. Christopher Brindley. Leona Kirtley. Gemma McHugh. Laura Nix. Irini Onisiforu. Sadie Robbins. Katie Rob Johns. Stefania Viglietti. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Chiara Hannah Brecky. Georgina Cooper. Chelsea Crompton. Donna Hallett. Shannon Kelly. Emily Rampton Carter. Jennifer Robinson. Christy Robinson. Kyle Vasallo. Courtney Woodland. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice and Sociology, Keira Craig. Molly Hemmings. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice and Youth Justice, Sonia Battle. The Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice with Psychology, Olivia Edmonds. Morgan Price. Nicole Rees. The Bachelor of Science in Police Sciences, Jim Basu. Helen Emily Rattray. The Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing, Eric Gruchalski-Vernick. Emily Jones. Lloyd Jones. Benjamin Colin Leveson. Lauren Lyons. Lydia Daniel Grove Martin. Paulina Tribersi. Elspeth Watkins. Jonathan Williams. The Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing, Devon and Cornwall Police, Jack Arnott. Matthew Stephen Boone. Heather Ann Carter. Graham Peter Colquhoun. Benjamin Peter James Crawley. Kai Vincent Crouch. Katerina Josefa Daibal. Cameron McTaggart Finlayson Sykes. Emily Cara Hollister. Danielle Joanne Moore Dunstan. Catherine Patricia Muller. William David Murley. Ellie Noreen May Nichols. Oliver Jack Parsons. Jake Jordan Small. Emily Ellen Smith. Max Braun-Smith. Arun Yeshiwangi. Kyle Aaron Widdicombe. The Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing, Dorset Police, Charlie Frost. Thomas Henley. Sarah Jordan. Elliot Labouchardry. Paul Miners. Scott Richard Williams. Sophia Winborn. The Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing Practice, Dyfed Powys Police, Clarissa Cheeseborough. Oshan Davis. Sarah Davis. Thomas Parry. Benjamin Pelaz. Matthew Reynolds. Jamie Thomas. The Master of Science in Finance and Investment, Manos Manage. The Master of Science in International Security and Risk Management, Counter-Terrorism, William Lloyd. The Master of Business Administration in Global, Icheku Onarua. The Bachelor of Laws in Legal Practice, Mohammed Sazif. The Master of Laws in International Commercial Law, Imranul Kabir. The Master of Business Administration in Global Entrepreneurship, Chenaya Matha. The Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration in Global, Rakuma Patel. The Master of Business Administration, UNICAF, Gracious Above. The Master of Business Administration, UNICAF, Tosin Daniel Senboy. The Master of Science in Finance and Investment, Sabia Hassan. The Master of Laws in Legal Practice, Kael Camilleri. The Bachelor of Law in Law, Alicia Trigg. The Master of Laws in Legal Practice, Nathan Cook. The Master of Business Administration in Global Human Resource Management, Maria Dessa. The Master of Business Administration in Global, Michael Akinzu. The Master of Science in Human Resource Management, Zerin Tasnim Zaman. the Master of Science in Human Resource Management, Dakshina Kadaka. The Master of Business Administration in Global, Samuel Akinuzi. The Master of Laws in International Commercial Law, Babu Meena. The Master of Laws in Law, Zara Nasser. The Diploma of Higher Education in Professional Accounting, Mujahid Shahzad. The Master of Science in Forensic Audit and Accounting, Esther Oboni Egburanu. The Certificate of Higher Education in Accounting and Finance, Lukunga Kibiadi. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Life Science and Education.
Congregation, colleagues, friends, guests, and most importantly, graduates. Graduation is always an occasion for very formal academic ceremony. But more significantly, perhaps, for all of you in the audience, it is a moment of great pride. Indeed, for parents, partners, and friends here today, it is also a moment of great emotion. Everyone on this stage shares your pride in our new graduates' success. I would also like to take a moment to recognise that our graduates did not achieve this success entirely alone. Sitting in the audience today are the people who they relied upon implicitly for support, encouragement, and understanding as they tackled the challenges of their degree in what can only be described as unprecedented times. So I am sure you will agree with me when I say they deserve, as well as you, a warm round of applause. For each and every one of us on the stage today is the high point in the university year, and one we have greatly missed over the last few years. I want to pay tribute to the nearly 3,000 staff at this great university. They too have played their part, teaching, mentoring, feeding, supporting, counselling, encouraging, and occasionally chivying, I suspect. Bringing about student success is what my colleagues are all about. Therefore, I believe that they too deserve our acknowledgement of and appreciation for the part they played. However, primarily today is a celebration of you, our new graduates, and your achievements. We know from long experience that the higher education this university provides is highly valued by employers, and the university's success in fitting its students for the world of work is justifiably a source of gratification. However, we are equally proud of our impact in transforming individual lives through education, training, and knowledge. We strongly believe that USW nurtures citizens who, as they go out into the world, can and will play a constructive role in public life. You not only have the ability to think critically, to subject assertions to robust analysis, but also to explore difficult or contentious issues in an atmosphere of respect and positive expectation. Crucial skills in any walk of life. You also have amazing resilience and commitment to have studied and achieved through a global pandemic which altered our lives in so many ways. These are timeless values. They are fundamental to the University of South Wales. We hope they are now your values too, as scholars and graduates of our university. All of you, as alumni of the University of South Wales, are now ambassadors, both for the university itself and what we strive to achieve. Well done to all of you, and our warmest best wishes go with you for your continued success. Thank you. I now declare this degree congregation of the University of South Wales closed. Please can I now invite you all to stand for the national anthem.